In 2015, an event unfolded that would change Emily's life forever. She had just bought a new iPhone and ventured into the woods by a river to test its camera. As she stepped deeper into the forest, her foot struck a stone, sending her crashing headfirst into another rock, rendering her unconscious. When her eyes fluttered open, she found herself surrounded by darkness, and a man seemingly in his mid-20s was hovering nearby, asking about her condition. Emily managed to respond that she was fine, but then the man began questioning her intentions with unsettling persistence. Sensing danger, she used her wits to defuse the situation, suggesting they drive together, and he agreed, oblivious to her true intentions. Unlocking only the driver's door, Emily made a break for it, slipping inside, and without a moment's hesitation, starting the engine to escape that creep back into the safety of the world outside. With adrenaline coursing through her veins, Emily maneuvered her car down the narrow path, each turn bringing her closer to freedom. The forest receded into the distance, shadows lengthening as the last rays of sunlight struggled to break through the thick canopy, leaving behind the eerie silence she had just escaped. Her heart raced, not just from the fear of the encounter, but also from a newfound sense of empowerment. She had faced danger and triumphed. As she drove further away, Emily reflected on how a simple trip to test her new phone had turned into a life-altering experience, reminding her of her own strength. The looming threat of the dark woods vanished in the rearview mirror, replaced by the promise of safety and a renewed appreciation for the world outside. Arriving home, Emily took a deep breath, the familiar sights of her driveway offering a comforting embrace that contrasted sharply with the chaos of the forest. As she stepped out of the car, the weight of the day's events crashed down on her, leaving her shaken yet grateful for the safety she now felt. The iPhone in her hand felt both like a tool of adventure and a reminder of her brush with danger. She had captured more than just pictures today. Inside, she settled onto the couch, replaying the encounter in her mind, realizing it was not just about the raccoon she hoped to capture, but about confronting the unexpected challenges life throws at you. With that thought lingering, Emily decided to share her story, her experience transforming from fear into a narrative of courage that she now wished to convey. Settling onto her couch, Emily opened her laptop, feeling a surge of energy as she prepared to share her extraordinary experience with her friends online. Fingers flying across the keyboard, she crafted a captivating post that detailed both the excitement and fear she faced that day, turning a simple raccoon encounter into a tale of resilience. With a click, she uploaded a snapshot of the raccoon she had initially hoped to capture, accompanied by a heartfelt caption that urged others to embrace their adventures, no matter how wild they may seem. Notifications began to flood in as her friends reacted, some expressing concern, while others cheered for her bravery, transforming her encounter into a communal experience. In that moment, Emily realized the power of storytelling. Her journey could inspire others to face their fears and embrace the unexpected twists life offered. After her thrilling story took flight online, Emily's attention turned to a dusty old book that had long sat neglected on her shelf, its pages filled with memories. As she flipped through it, a folded parchment slipped out, landing softly on her lap, and her heart raced as she recognized it as a treasure map. The image of the map unfolded before her, highlighting winding paths and strange symbols, along with an unmistakable X that beckoned adventure. Emily felt a rush of adrenaline course through her veins. This was the beginning of something far more enthralling than she ever anticipated. With determination etched on her face, she decided in that moment to follow the map, setting off on a quest that would lead her into uncharted territory and unlock secrets waiting to be discovered. The next morning, Emily stood before her mirror, her reflection showcasing not just her enthusiasm, but also the spirit of adventure calling her name. She donned a comfortable outfit, one that could endure whatever her quest might throw at her, the sparkle of excitement in her eyes, reflecting her readiness. Packing her backpack, she meticulously gathered supplies: water, a flashlight, and of course the treasure map that now felt like a key to a hidden world. Each item added weight to her bag, heightening her anticipation for the journey ahead as she mentally prepared for the unknown. With a final glance in the mirror, she stepped out into the sunlight, her heart pounding with hope and curiosity as the thrill of discovery awaited her beyond the thresholds of her familiar life. Venturing into the heart of the forest, Emily followed the winding path that seemed to echo whispers of long-forgotten tales, each step amplifying her resolve. The sunbeams danced among the leaves, casting playful shadows on the ground, but her focus remained unwavering as she consulted the treasure map, every inch filled with promise. Arriving at a large moss-covered rock that matched a sketch on her map, she knelt beside it, her heart racing with the thrill of being so close to uncovering a secret. Surrounded by lush ferns and the chorus of chirping birds, time stood still as she traced the symbols, meticulously feeling the weight of history lingering in the air. With excitement bubbling within her, she realized she was not just on a hunt for treasure, but embarking on a journey of self-discovery where every moment counted. As she continued her exploration, Emily's heart skipped a beat when she stumbled upon a hidden entrance, a cave shrouded in thick vines and leaves, as if nature had attempted to guard its secrets. With trepidation and excitement mingling in her chest, she pushed aside the greenery, revealing a dark opening that seemed to whisper tales of the past. Gathering her courage, she stepped inside her flashlight beam, slicing through the darkness, illuminating the glistening stones that lined the damp walls. As she ventured deeper, her breath caught in her throat at the sight of a treasure chest, partially obscured by layers of dust, its ancient craftsmanship suggesting it had been waiting for someone like her to discover it. The moment felt surreal. This was no longer just a hunt. It was an encounter with history, a chance to unlock dreams long buried beneath the earth. With bated breath, Emily reached toward the treasure chest, her hand hovering just above the lid, a mix of excitement and fear coursing through her. The carvings on the chest seemed to come to life under the glow of her flashlight, each swirl and pattern telling a story of its own, evoking a sense of reverence for what lay within. Finally, with a deep breath, she lifted the heavy lid, revealing a dazzling array of ancient artifacts that spilled forth like a cascade of dreams. Gold coins glinted in the light, their surfaces embossed with symbols that hinted at stories of a bygone era, while ornate jewelry sparkled, waiting to share its history. Among the treasures was a mysterious scroll, its edges frayed and worn, whispering secrets of an ancient curse that had long been forgotten, but now stirred to life with Emily's discovery. Carefully, Emily unfurled the ancient scroll on a nearby stone table, curiosity flooding her senses as she deciphered the cryptic symbols and ominous warnings etched across the parchment. Each line of text seemed to pulse with energy, revealing that she had awoken something far more significant than gold. The curse of an ancient civilization long forgotten rested in her hands. As she read further, a chilling breeze swept through the cave, causing the shadows to dance wildly on the walls, heightening the tension in the air. Fear mixed with fascination gripped her heart, for with the knowledge of the curse came the weight of consequences that could alter her fate. The glow from the scroll bathed her face in an ethereal light, transforming her realization into a profound understanding that her adventure was only just beginning.